Welcome back to the channel. Today we have a very exciting video. Today you're going to be seeing exactly all of the specs that I have on all my new Titleist clubs, from driver all the way to putter. It's kind of like a more than a what's in the bag, it's like a why it's in the bag. And then we're going to be playing 18 holes at Palm Beach National. It's going to be, hopefully I can just go out there and shoot a really good score. Fairways, greens, that's what I'm going for today. We're going to let the putter go to work. It should be real simple, right at those. Actually, there's a lone palm tree out there. I'm gonna go right at that. Just like that. Just like that. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's the power of the GT3, man. I haven't swung a driver that confidently for a very long time, and it's no surprise. I'm not trying to hide it, but there's something about it, and it goes straight. And then onto the driver, which everyone just loves to hear about, me too. For the shaft, it's a Ventus Blue TR7X, and it is 1.5 inch shorter than standard. I kind of told Bango, was talking about some of my driver errors, and having a little bit shorter shaft since I'm not as tall really just helps me keep the club in front of me. And then for the head, the GT3, 10 degrees of loft. I actually went up in loft from previous driver, which I was not expecting to be. When it came to being able to get the ball and play more, hitting a little more spinny golf ball, having a little more loft, allowed my miss hits to have a way better dispersion. All right, guys, we are off to the races. I think I may just be a club left of the fairway there, but it's kind of right where I was aiming. As you guys saw in the fitting, very specific reasons as to why Bango built what he built for me, because of, I explained everything. I explained my entire golf game to him. I talked to him about my big misses with my driver. He's like, well, the thing with the driver is you want your perfect hits to be really good, and then you want your miss hits to maintain spin. But if your miss hits are not maintaining spin, then that's where you start to lose it, like very, just your dispersion is really big. And so my miss hits probably jump up to 2,700, 2,800, but it keeps the ball in play, and I don't have these like massive misses. I don't think I've hit one big miss since I've had this driver in the bag, really. 200 yards, I'm gonna play this like 220. I got 5 iron in hand. Just kind of aiming a little bit right of the pin because the wind's gonna push it left. So just a stock shot here. I think it's on. That was a crazy strike. Moving into the irons, so 5 through 9, I have the T100s, right? No wraps or anything, just standard. True Temper Tour White True Temper Tour White X100 in all of my irons. And like I said, T100 from 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 4 iron is actually a T150, same shaft, same grip and everything. All of my irons are 2 degrees flat. Because I'm a little bit steep, the 2 degrees flat helps the ball to start a little more right and then hit good roll. So 200 yards with a 5 iron, I guarantee a Bango would love to see this. The descent angle on that's so good. I mean, yeah, they're a little soft, but it just stops. So now I have an eagle putt on the first, which feels really good. If you don't love eagle putts, then you don't love golf. 18 feet, I got the perfect line for this. What a roll. All right, easy birdie on the first. 1 under par. I mean, I love the way it's rolling, so it's gonna keep going. I'm gonna show you guys, this is not the putter that I'll probably use long term, but this is the exact same specs as my other one. It's a Scotty Cameron Newport Super Select. Like I said, same specs as my last one, which I really like. I'm loving it so far. So I'm gonna be hitting driver a lot today. Just get ready for a lot of sends. This new weapon that I have, which feels really good. Keep turning, ball. It's gonna be totally fine right there. Yeah, a little bit right, but had a little draw on it, brought it back to close to the cart path there. It should be perfect. Just right of the fairway here. I love this spot. It's 95 yards. I'm gonna play about 100 because it's into the wind. A little 54 John here. Oh, I think it landed perfectly pin high and spun back. Had a lot of spin on it. I think it's a little short, but it's not bad. Spun back about 15 feet, and I got about 15 feet left for my birdie. Oh, dang, give it to me. It's weird, I couldn't hardly trust that, but the grain was going uphill. The grain is on the back side of the cup, and that's higher over there, so I don't really see that much, but par nonetheless, 1 under through 2. If I can maintain a 50% birdie average, I'll be pretty happy. Hole number 3, 157 yards. This is a perfect 9 iron. I'm gonna play it about 152, and I mean, it's just a stock shot, so I'm thinking it's gonna be really good. Might have a little rain coming into the metro here. Oh, get over the bunker. Dang it, I pulled it. It's on the green, just way left. Love being pin high, 27 feet. All things considered, it's actually a really good shot. I think it's gonna break a little toward the front of the green there at the end. It's actually not a ton though, because this first half, it actually is gonna push it back to the right. Settle. Okay, a little bit of a ramrod there, but not too concerned about it. Boom, dead center. 1 under through 3 holes. If we can just get that weather to hold off, I think it's gonna be a great day. Might have to power through it for about an hour. And I think we're gonna come out with sunshines and rainbows on the other side. All right, hole number 4, maintaining that 1 under, which is really good. I'm going right at the big tree with just hopefully a straight driver. If the wind pushes a little right, it's totally fine. So good at I thought the wind was going to touch it a little bit more, but it absolutely did not. Hopefully, might be just through the fairway, but I think I'll have a great look at the green there. This ball flew 329 yards. Just really cool on a rope too. I haven't seen that in a long time, but I got a little 50 degree. I'm going to try it. It's 83 yards. I'm trying to go just kind of really low, kind of front of the green, trying to carry this like 75 at max and let it skip back there a little bit. That's it. Holy crap, that was freaking awesome. That had so much spin on it. You know, another thing that I learned from Bob Vokey, if you use the bounce on a 50 degree and you catch it properly, which is on that first or second groove, it'll spin just as much or more as like a 60 degree. And sometimes it can be more effective because it's lower like that. Moving into the wedges, SM10s, and I actually have 4 wedges now. So I go 60, 54, 50, and 46. Just a standard grip on them. I don't do any tape or anything like that. And then these are the True Temper Tour White S400s. I have those in all of the wedge shafts. Based off all the different shafts I tested, those are just best flight, best launch angle, descent angle. Everything about that shaft was just perfect for me. Pretty cool to see how a proper wedge will, when used right, absolutely does exactly what you want it to do. Yes, sir. Love to see it. 2 under through 4 holes on hole 5. Like and subscribe. Hole number 5. Hole number 5. How do you say hole number 5 in Spanish?
Hole cuatro.
No. All right, I'm going right over that bunker. I'm trying to. I'm just going to stick to the shot that I've been hitting, little baby draw. Holy mother to... That was insane. I mean, when you combine the right equipment with a little speed, it's fireworks, baby. Me and Cy were having a conversation on the tee box. Does hitting a really good drive or hitting a wedge that like comes out exactly how you expected it to or wanted it to, with spin low, it checks and stops, which one of those feels better? I personally think it's a wedge now for me. It used to be a driver, but now it's a wedge for me. I think since I did that lesson with Bob Vokey, when he was showing me how to properly use a wedge, and he was like there demonstrating, and then I would do it and it would be exactly what he was saying. Okay, this is what's going to happen here. There was no better feeling than hearing that little tick on the club and then having it go and stop. It was truly fantastic. I'm hitting the Pro V1X. It is the ball with technically more spin. So one of the things during the fitting was like I needed more spin on pretty much every club that I was hitting. Once we did a little ball testing, we realized that the Pro VX was the right ball for me. So that's the one I'm hitting, and I absolutely love it. It feels great, really good around the greens. I mean, it spins so much. I mean, it's really cool. I think I'm gonna hit a 46 degree. That pin's way far back there, so I'm gonna try to land a little short and skip it up. I think I like this number a lot. If anything, just a little left of it should be totally fine. Go a little bit. Go just a little bit. A little short, but a great strike nonetheless. Got a birdie putt. Shouldn't have had too much spin on it either. Hopefully it's close to pin high. Very compressed though. It just feels like, and it kind of feels like a nice.
Nice.
33 feet here. It spun back. There was a lot of spin on that ball. It landed just short of pin high. Actually, I think it's pretty straight, to be honest. I don't think I'm gonna give this one much room to break. It might go a little bit left, if anything, kind of toward the front left of the green, but I'm gonna play it pretty straight. 33 feet. Thought I made it. Gosh, that was a great putt. These greens are fast today out here at Palm Beach National. That barely moved when it came past the hole, so it should be dead straight, right? Gosh dang it, Tig. Gosh, I wanted to go bogey free today. Oh well. 1 under through 5. Kind of overthought that one for half a second too long, and the grain just got it right there at the end. Real quick, before we hit this next tee shot, I want to take a second to tell you guys about my newest partner, Maui Nui. This right here has been an absolute game changer on the golf course for me. Maintaining energy through a round of golf is something that I've always struggled with. Maui Nui sent me some of their meat sticks, and it's actually not beef, it's venison, and that is so attractive to me because one, I love venison meat, and two, the health benefits from that are absolutely incredible. If you want to be fast, if you want to be a faster human, eat fast meat. This is literally wild harvested venison, brown sugar water, contains 2% less sea salt, spices, garlic, non-GMO cultured celery powder, non-GMO cherry powder, encapsulated citric acid in a dye-free beef collagen casing. So it's literally like the cleanest, healthiest meat stick that I've ever had, and I eat a couple of these around and my energy is so freaking good. So click the link in the description, check them out. Once you try these, you'll probably not eat any other meat sticks after this. Just left of this sign here, and I should be in the fairway. Got a front pin, so if I can hit this well, we're gonna have a nice little short wedge in, going just to the right of the big tree there. Should be really good. Did that get to the fairway or is it a little short of it? Really? That is so freaking awesome. 70 yards, I'm gonna try to hit just a little spinner in there with a 60-degree. Nice rotation here is what you want. Go in. Oh! See, setbacks are set up for comebacks, and right there, I hope that's a tap in, but that almost went in the hole. I just never knew that I could hit a wedge that comes out at a good trajectory that has spin. That landed past the hole and spun back from 70 yards. When is the last time I've ever done that? That's just not normal behavior for me. I mean, that is fun. That is freaking fun, dude. Clean up on aisle 4 here. Back to 2 under. That feels really good. Onto a par 5, number 7. I just want to hit more of those shots. I used to be so scared of those shots, but now all I want to do is hit them. Hole number 7, par 5. Now, many of you are going to be wondering why I'm not hitting driver. This hole, just because of how far I hit driver, it gets really narrow. It's hard for the eye. So if I hit 2 iron, I still get home in 2. Probably have just as good a chance of making birdie or eagle. So 2 iron right down the pipe here. Fairway ball. How we drew it up. That probably went about 250 or so, and I should be able to get home in 2. 3-wood in hand. This is new for me to hit a 3-wood out here, but this one is really good. So this is actually the first time I've ever hit it into a par 5. I'm gonna aim a little right and just send it. Oh my. This might go in the hole.
Oh my God.
I think it's like freaking 5 feet. That was unbelievable. It never left the flag. It literally never left the flag. 3-wood. This is the GT2 actually. I have the black TR8X in the Fujikura Ventus shaft. 3-wood and my hybrid are actually bent 2 degrees flat as well.
Woo! That's great.
It's like 10 feet.
3-wood landed that soft.
Yeah, wait till you guys see where the divot is and then where the ball ended up. And it's a 3-wood from 270 yards. 3-wood from 270. The descent angle, you guys remember in the fitting video, all Banger talks about is descent angle, and he wants to get the descent angle right for everything. That was unbelievable. It comes in, lands like it's landing on a pillow. It's like just a butterfly. That is so freaking cool. I didn't know I had that in me. Shout out to Bango for getting my clubs right. Now I'm gonna make this for Eagle. Yeah, that hit the lip. Oh well, good birdie. Easy birdie, 3 under, totally fine with that. I mean, I rolled it exactly where I was wanting to. It's just a misread, which I'm never upset about. Guys, that gets me to 3 under through 7 holes. 2 holes left on the front 9. I think let's just do a little replay of that 3-wood right now, just because we just want to see it again. I just want to see it again. All right, 7-9 in hand, hole 8, 180 yards. I'm gonna try to hit 180 yards. I think it's gonna be perfect. Catch a piece. Spinning back with a 7-iron. Might be just off, but it's okay. With a couple swing changes, I actually think that I'm probably aiming a little, that probably went where I was aiming. As I aim a little left, I think that I'm aiming a little left just based off of some old habits. So I gotta checkpoint that, but it should be fine up there. I got 45 feet, braking to the right the whole way, up and swooping down. Just kind of matter. I just really gotta get a good line here. Dang. I will take that any day of the week from that distance. That one had me thinking a little bit. I just think I have some PBFUs sometimes, and it's like, that's totally a mentally thing, and I had to just lock in. Made par 3 under through 8 on to hole number 9. I would love to get one more here. All right, hole number 9, taking driver just kind of right over these trees here. Hopefully just a little baby draw, get one in the fairway. Got a golf ball diver up there. I can't wait to see what he's doing actually. I might see if he has any Pro V1s for sale. Oh, Tig. That's on number 1's tee box. I hope I don't hit nobody. 75 yards. I'm gonna a little downwind, so I'm probably gonna play about 70 to be honest, but thankfully I'm still in play. I'm over by the first tee box, but I'm just gonna try to hit a little spinner in there. Good bounce. Got a bounce all right. After further assessment of that lie, I wish I would have had something with a little more bounce on it. Right edge 10 feet straight up the hill, just off the green, so I can't line it up, but I can see this one going in. Should have listened to John. All right, 3 under. First 9 holes with my Titleist clubs. Onto the back 9. I got to keep pressing. I want to shoot a low score so bad. I want to learn how to break through. I feel like I get to 2 or 3 under sometimes and I start to wobble a little bit, but today and this year is all about pressing further and break through. So it's not hitting more of those tee shots. That was a bad, didn't rotate. Hole 10, par 4. You guys know it. Right down the middle here. Got to keep the pedal down, but also just continue playing golf. Don't try to press. Like that, John? It was so compressed.
That was the straightest ball flight I've seen.
And that's like I haven't seen that since I don't even know when, but like when it has the perfect amount of spin and it launches at like 13 degrees and it just goes. Like it just goes, dude. It looks so cool. 121 yards, probably 125, but I do want to fly this past the hole, so it's just gonna be a firm one. Holy spin, sit. There's no way. When that landed on the green, I hear it go. I'm just gonna spin so much. It's crazy. I think I got like 60 feet. This landed just past pin high and spun back so much. You can see the trail right there. 55 feet, hit it straight. That slowed down so quick. Not horrible. These are the must makes for me. These distances are critical. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, that feels good. That was a really good tee shot and then pretty average just because I didn't really control the spin, but got out of there with a par, 3 under through 10 holes onto a par 3. 172 yards. I think this is a perfect 7-iron, 8-iron, sorry. Wind's a little off the right. Anything a little bit short's better than long because there's a bunker back there, but I'm gonna kind of go just stock here and it should be good. That's such a bad golf swing. I feel it. I felt that it was a bad golf swing and I went through with it. I think it's on the green, it's just way left. It may be just on the fringe. Just stay locked in, hit a good putt here. Kind of goes to the left and then definitely goes back to the right at the end, but it's just all about pace here. 55 feet. Go, doll. Gosh, great line again. That water on the green slows him down a lot. It's actually going back to the left here, so I gotta pay attention to that. It makes a huge difference on these greens. I feel like that's gonna kind of cancel out and make it straight. Gosh! Can we please not have any more of those per par? I didn't pull it. I think the grain ripped it. Grain ripped it. Maybe I pulled it. Oh my gosh, those last 2 holes. Yeah, these last 2 holes I'm working way too hard. We had a couple hiccups there. I'm gonna kind of get back on track here. Okay, 3 under through 11 on to hole 12. I'm going just left of the pin, right over this first palm tree. Just gonna take this one to Pound Town. It's so quiet out here. I love golf. Holy crap. I don't know if I've hit a ball that hard. Please get past that big tree.
It docked up right under the root.
Such a good golf shot. That driver gets me in trouble here more often than not because of that one tree, but it's hard for me to aim right at that because there's a pond over there, but I shouldn't be scared of it. This is a problem. I'm barely gonna be able to make a swing. I would have hit the green had I just hit it straight. There's a big slope to the left and long of it. I'm just gonna go a little bit left and then land it a little short and just kind of hop it up there. This is a wild stance. I mean, I called it just an ounce heavy, and there we are. Well, let's get up and down. I'm not making a bogey because I freaking hit a perfect drive and it ends up right next to a tree. I'm gonna aim a little left here. It's gonna go right. Land it probably about a foot on the green, hopefully. You guys you have to admit something. I don't think that I've ever been able to do that in the last 3 years. I mean, nothing even remotely close to that. Wow, what a par. 3 under through 11, or through 12. On to the next. Hole 13, it's time to get back in the driver's seat here. Make some more birdies. There's a telephone pole down there that John wants me to aim at, and that's exactly where I'm gonna aim. So just gonna trust that baby draw. Wind's a little off the right, so it should kind of help it. Like that, John? It's not bad. A little low off the face, spinny. I don't know how far it went. I don't think it went that far. Got a 125er again, and I've been ripping these back. That pin's in the, it's a white flag, so it's the middle, so I'm sure there's a lot. 135 coming up. Pitching wedge in hand. There it comes again. Dang it! That's 2 that landed basically in the hole. It's a good number. I think that there's a component of just how like soft these greens are that I don't, it's not like I'm not controlling spin, it's just maybe I should be hitting a 9-iron, I guess. Strike is so good though, I love that. Great opportunity to make a putt here. About 24 feet. This is gonna be beautiful. Turn. I like easy pars. It's good to get back on that train. On to a par 5. This is where we're gonna break through. I'd like to make an eagle today. I think that'd be good fun. This is a great hole. Pin's in the back too, so should just kind of be full on send here. I'm gonna aim just at that cart in the fairway. I think they're probably out of my reach now. I honestly think it's gonna be fine. Definitely got caught behind it, but it wasn't going more right. It started right there and just stayed exactly right there. And I've hit them over there before and they're totally fine. Kind of hate missing that over there though on this hole. You got to give yourself a look at the green. 190 yards. I barely stayed in by 3 feet, which is extremely lucky. But I got 190 yards. I'm gonna hit 8-iron or 7-iron. I'm kind of going right at it because it's in the middle, but it's in the back. So hit it, wind. Oh yeah. I think that's pin high. That's an eagle putt. That's an eagle putt, boys. Hybrid TSR3 Ventus Black 9TX. This basically is built like kind of a rescue club, right? So 2-iron is kind of we kind of built that so that I can hit it really low and it's kind of like a wind club. This is actually in between a 2-iron and a 4-iron, and it flies about 255 in the air, and it comes in really at a steeper angle so I can stop it on greens. I don't really need something that flies more than that because I just don't have that number a lot. I mean, I think it's breaking right overall. It has to, right? I think that's actually good. There it goes. That was really wobbly. All right, easy birdie. That feels nice. Gets me to 4 under. 4 under. I don't know what hole I'm on. I'm in the vortex right now. On to the next. On to hole 15, guys. I'm 4 under par. And I'm gonna hit a little hybrid here. I want this to go about it'll probably fly about 250 in the air. Probably won't roll out now, but I'm not looking for that. I'm just looking to get in the fairway. Some days I hit driver here, and then most of the time I'm like, it's not a driver hole. Just right at that big group of trees with the hybrid. Sometimes I don't know what to do. I'm so used to like hitting a shot and then having to stare it down to figure out where it's going that I like don't know what to do with myself after, like, now that I'm hitting straight shots. Like, I don't know what a like post-shot routine is supposed to look like. Okay, we're at 122 and I'm gonna try to hit it 135 because it's been spinning so much and the pin's in the front and this is gonna land on a little bit, it comes to the front. So I gotta get this to 135. Oh, Tig. It came back. I think it's almost pin high. I played my cards just as good as I needed to be able to make a putt here. Back to pin high, I probably got about 11 feet here, 12 feet, and it's gonna be breaking left, so at least I know that's happening. How did it not go in? Oh my gosh. It ain't no big deal. 4 under, 3 holes to play. Still time left. Hole 16, guys, 3 holes left. Just gotta hit a fairway here, hit a green. I know I can make putts, it's just a matter of getting them to fall here. Right at that card up there by the green should be a really good line. Back to the cart, just like you said, Johnny. For the 2-iron, I actually moved and he actually put me in a T200, which I really like. It's just a lot more forgiving of a head, and obviously 2-irons are not easy to hit. One of the things that Bango was really fascinating during the fitting was Bango was like, we want every club to apex at the same height. It's obviously different from how far away it apexes, but every club needs to apex around the same height, which for me is about 110 feet, and this was the club that got that. This is the Fujikura Black 10TX, so this is it's a stiff shaft in there. 122 yards. I know I got a little bit of backstop here. I'm gonna focus on carrying this about 128 to 130 because how receptive these greens are. Come on. Look how we played it, Johnny. Look how we played it. Gosh, that felt good. I think that is pretty close. Need to make it. Lock in. All right, help me read this, John. Here we go. Literally got about 5 feet here. That thing spun back, just how we thought. What'd I do there? Did this break more than we thought? 4 under, 2 holes to play. Huge missed opportunity there. It is what it is. All right, hole 17, guys. Man, those last 2 holes, we really, they bite it a little bit. But I'm gonna finish birdie here. I got 2-iron in hand again, and I'm going just right down the pipe. Not the best, but it's gonna have I'm actually gonna have a wedge in. I still poked it out there. All right, 126. I'm taking a 46 degree and I'm trying to hit just just knock some of the spin off, skip it back there and have it stop. Sit. I was slightly worried about that. I think the distance is not too bad, it's just right. A little chip here, the distance really wasn't bad, I just pushed it. Not really gonna do much with this. I just gotta get it right to the fringe and let it release. Oh, sit. A little farther than I was expecting, not bad. My up and down percentage in this video has been so much better than really anything that I can even think of in my golf career. All right, guys, 4 under, headed to the last hole. Pretty gettable par 4, so I don't know what I'm gonna hit off the tee yet, but we'll find out in about 10 seconds. All right, guys, final hole, 4 under par. It's been a really fun round. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. I'm gonna try to get one more here to finish out. 2-iron in hand. I'm gonna try to hit this about 250, 260 right at that bunker. Wow, that was clanky. It's fine. I did not hit it good, but it's fine. I just want to have less than 120 yards into a hole. All right, 95 yards to finish here. I'm going to try to hit this 100 on the dot. Should be able to control the spin a little better. I got 54 degree. It's kind of just a stock one. I gotta just put a good swing on it here. Go. Bad golf shot. but I got a birdie putt. There's a move I'm working on, and when it's not quite there, I have those kind of have those fluttery ones. But it's a putt nonetheless. Distance control is actually really good here. Very, very good about this putt.
That's unbelievable. That's just.
That's so crazy. Guys, hey, that's a solid round. 4 under par, first round with the whole new Titleist bag, and I shot 4 under. I hit everything so good. Hit the driver great, which is a huge thing for me. Hope you guys enjoyed. Shout out to Mikey D out here at Palm Beach National. I love this golf course. Whenever I'm back here, I always play it. We are on to a lot of really cool matches with really cool people, so stay tuned. Subscribe. See you guys next time.